Hello all, Munch here. Welcome to another episode of my FM2019 Aston Villa save. And yeah, we are still with Villa. In the last episode, I asked you guys to help me decide on where we go. Do we stay with Villa or do we go to Liverpool? I still haven't had that confirmation that we've got the Liverpool job yet, so this may be a no question anyway. Thank you so much for all the feedback that I had. We had a few comments come in, and as usual, as I kind of expected, split it down the middle. A lot of people wanted to go to Liverpool because they thought obviously it's kind of like a ready-made, title-built squad, and I could have a really good go at it. And then the other sort of half wanted me to stay at Villa for the same reasons that I kind of wanted to stay. Is if I'm going to win a title, would I rather win it with Villa? And the answer is, yeah, I would rather win it with Villa. It is the Villa save. I've been building this team for God knows how long. I feel we'd lose maybe a bit of an attachment to some of the players if we were only at Liverpool for maybe 1 or 2 years. So at the moment, I'm kind of swaying more towards staying. And I think that's probably what we're going to end up doing. But let's just see if we get the Liverpool job and then we can revisit it then. Today we've got a game against Manchester City in the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. Tottenham have got their first leg advantage over Manchester United. It'd be nice if we could play Spurs in the final. And then after that we've got Liverpool away. So obviously they're very much in the focus of the save right now. And it'll be interesting when we play them. And sadly, there are injuries everywhere you look in the team at the moment. You can see down here, look at the amount of injuries and fitness problems I have got. Goretzka, Park Ji-won, Laporta, MikeRo, Martial, Glenn, Hazel, even Hassan, who's going to be playing at right back today. All of them we have severe issues with in terms of fitness. It's really taking a toll on the team, the fact that we're still in 4 competitions. But the team we're going to play to go away to City today is Christensen in goal, Shaw, Markovic, Mai and Hassan as the back 4. Like I said, Hassan carrying that knock, so let's hope he can get through it. Antonin Vile partners up with Thomas Diaz in the middle of the park. Then you've got Navarro on the left, Mora in the middle, Gaitan on the right, and McWilliams, of course, leading the line up front. He has been superb in recent weeks. Let's hope he can continue his good form. We're very well versed in the City team now. They've still got some very decent players. I want to see who this Villina boy is. Oh my god. Wow. Mentals. God. Go to the dressing room. Let's say passionately. I know you want to avenge what happened last time we played City. We lost, of course. Because we always lose when we go away to a big club. Right. Hopefully today it'll be slightly different. We are in better form in recent weeks. Obviously you saw us at the end of the last episode, so you know where we are with everything. I have not played any more games since. And the first highlight here comes after 6 minutes. Rodrigo on the ball, good ball out to Raheem Sterling on the right hand side. He must have been getting on in years now. Sterling, good save by Christensen, already under the cosh. Lovely. Well, in all fairness, 15 minutes gone and we're actually playing really well. We've dominated the game really. We've had more possession, more shots. Yeah, we've been by far a better team, just none of it's translating into highlights, which doesn't usually surprise me, as we always have lots of shots but don't score. I think all the fundamentals here of a title-winning team are here at Villa. I think it just needs a bit of polishing up, maybe a little bit more in terms of the squad depth and maybe some really, really big-name players. I still think we're a little bit light in some of the regions, so the next transfer window that we have is going to be probably the biggest one of the entire series, because I don't know if we are going to win the title this year. If we're not, then we've got to have one more big go at it, I reckon. But this is annoying because now City are going to get on the break. And are we going to follow Pellegrini? He is the danger man. Markovic has got the wrong side. Pellegrini, great save by Christensen, stands up to it. We're doing a lot of good work in there in the middle third of the pitch. It's just at both ends that we're a little bit all over the shop. We're two-ending, for a lack of a better phrase. I mean, we've been dominant in this half, but we just can't seem to get anywhere. I'm going to ask the boys to work the ball into the box a little bit more. Let's see if we can actually stop having long range efforts and see if we can get a little bit closer to the goal. Great tackle by Markovic there and Pellegrini. Now we've got a chance here to build from the back. Gaitan on the ball, moving forward. Gaitan, nice ball into McWilliams, who's barely had a touch so far today, but he's doing well there to hold the ball up. Lovely ball into Mora. Mora, oh, what a goal by Aura Mora! Boom! 1-0. What a goal! Only his second for the club. Absolute scenes. What a goal. Brilliant play here by Gaitan McWilliams. We just catch him on the counter, and if you can't get inside the box, just hit it from... What a goal that is by Aura Mora. What a finish. Oh no, here we go. Phil Foden over a free kick. Straight afterwards. Great save by Christensen. He's having a good game today, touch wood. There's half time. We're going to be very happy with our first half display. Indeed, we've been by far the better team here. And we are carrying a 1-0 lead away at the Etihad. Well done, lads. I passionately just said I was very happy with the way that went. Just do it again, basically, for lack of a better expression. Just do it again. Too early to start thinking about sinking back into our half and just absorbing pressure. And that might have to be what we have to do here, as Phil Foden gets on the ball. Good tackle by Diaz there. Now can we get on the counter again? Not a great ball from Mora. That's the Villina boy, who looks absolutely nuts at the back for City. Sterling darts inside. Foden on the ball. Rodrigo. Oh god, he's very dangerous. Rodrigo to Sterling. Great save by Christensen. Rodrigo picks it up. It's 1-1. It's 1-1. It's a bit disappointing. But at the same time, I would have taken a 1-1 at the start of the day. But considering how dominant we've been, and Christensen again that makes a brilliant save. It's just a shame he palms it straight back out into the middle of the pitch. If he hadn't done that, then maybe we would be onto something. Hassan's getting really tired, but I've got no one to replace him. I'm going to take him off and bring Michael Feeler on. I know that he's not obviously a natural at that position, but at the moment I can't deal with Hassan just being absolutely banged around all the time. Navarro's coming off as well, and Roberto Firmino comes on the left hand side. Only 20 minutes to go. I'm going to take off Anthony Varl. Got to keep an eye on the Liverpool game at the weekend. On comes Jordan Henderson. Hopefully a little bit of experience here will be able to carry us through this last 20 minutes. If we don't concede, I'll be happy. A 1-1 away at the Etihad. To take that into the game at Villa Park, I'll be very happy because I back us at Villa Park against anybody. 40 seconds left. Hendo clears it. Nicely done. Mora. Oh, Williams has made that run out wide, mate. It's a bit too late now. That ball should have been played 3 seconds earlier. Villina on the ball to John Stones. Torreira. It's amazing how many real players that they still have in their squad. KDB on the ball now. Out to Rodrigo. All these are real players. It's ridiculous. Great tackle by Lucas Meyer, who's absolutely shattered, but he's been brilliant today. The entire back four actually today has been pretty good. Diaz to Gaitan. Go on, mate. Whips it in. Bazunu picks it up nicely. And that is going to be a 1-1 draw away at the Etihad before the second leg of the semi-final. I'm going to assertively say, everyone thought we'd get beaten today, but you've done well to prove them wrong. Damn right. Keep morale high. That was a good result. A really good result. If we can replicate that at Anfield, which is coming up next, I'll be very happy. Right, so league update. United are first on 59 points. We are second with 50, so we're 9 points behind them at the moment, but we are 8 points clear of third place City, 9 clear of fourth place Chelsea, and 11 clear of fifth place Liverpool. So, theoretically, we are the better team here, and we should be looking at trying to win this game. Going away to these teams and winning is the important thing here. We don't do it enough. I need to start winning against some of the big boys away from home. It is imperative that we do this. Right, I've got a couple of changes I need to make. So, actually, not a lot's really changed since the last game. Only a couple of changes. MikeRo's coming at right back because Hassan is still carrying that injury and there's no way he'd be able to make it through the full 90 minutes of this game. And Roberto Firmino comes in for the disappointing Robert Navarro on the left-hand side. Navarro's also suffering from flu, so there's no way that he is fit enough to play today. Other than that is, as you were. This is a good chance for me, actually, to have a little scout out of the teams here. And as I said in the previous episode where we were looking at the Liverpool squad, it's almost like a ready-made title challenging squad, so they're really not performing up to their standards. They got Jovic on the bench, which I find amazing, or Jovic, whichever you prefer. Salah's on the right. He's still the man to really watch out for. I mean, he's just phenomenal. 33 years old and he's still that good. Phenomenal. Pete Rigby up front, I highlighted too. Incredible physicals, good technically, maybe mentally could do with a little bit more work. Felipe Alves is a player we're all very familiar with, and I'm pretty sure most of us are familiar with Lee Kangin as well. Starts off at Valencia. Coming away from a draw from Anfield is nothing to be scoffed at. Maybe with the way that United are playing at the moment, we need a little bit more than that. But I can't help but feel that at some stage, they're going to have a dip in form. They just have to have a dip in form at one stage or another. And we are being absolutely peppered here. They've had 78% of the ball and have just cracked off 4 shots already in the first 8 minutes. But we've got the ball here as Diaz finds Mora. Can we strike against the run of play? It's slightly behind Bobby Firmino and he's lost the ball out to Trent Alexander-Arnold. That's not great. Trent, brilliant ball out to Alves and he's rapid, so this is going to be a real test for MikeRo. Yeah, he's skinned in. Pete Rigby at the front post. Oh, what a save from Christensen. Lucky that the ball came off the post and then off of him. So that was tense. Not a great header from Mai to Pete Rigby. He drifts around our players, and great save again by Christensen, but that's so bad from Lucas Mai, it's unreal. He headed it straight at him. Okay, so no nil at half time. Not been the most exciting game, but at the moment I will take that. I'm going to say I'm happy with the performance so far. Keep it up. I could do a little bit better up front, so I'm going to say I believe in Mick Williams. And there's a couple of players that let me down a little bit. I think Thomas Diaz is carrying an injury, so we're going to take him off and bring on Leon Goretzka, which isn't a bad replacement to have at all. And I'm also going to take Bobby Firmino off and bring on Anthony Martial, who's recovering from an injury, but I think he's good enough to last 45 minutes. And Bobby hasn't really got enough pace to really worry Trent Alexander-Arnold. We need to make him think going back the other way. Okay, throw into Liverpool here in the 56th minute, so we haven't got long left of the get. Well, it's still half an hour to go in the game, to be fair. That's still quite a long time. Sal nips it to the back post. Great tackle. Brilliant block there from an Alves shot. We got away with that. Goretzka's got to find that ball to Mick McWilliams. It had to go earlier. Mora on the ball now. Come on. Great ball over the top by Mora. Mick's in. Go on, Mick. Mick McWilliams. Oh, brilliant save from Alisson. What a shot. What a save. Oh no, it's kicking off now. Alves whips in the corner. Virgil van Dijk heads it. Markovic bangs it away. McWilliams on his heels there against Trent. He should have been in there quicker. That's a nothing ball from Trent. Luke Shaw, good take. Do not give the ball away. That's a nothing ball from Luke Shaw. We're just heading it and knocking it long here. It's becoming a bit of a game of tennis. Kangin on the ball. Good block. Oh, they've got lucky there. It's fallen to Alves, and suddenly the game is beginning to spice it up a bit as Naby Keita finds Salah, whips in Alves at the back post. I can't believe you. Felipe Alves has scored against Villa. He spent 2 seasons on loan with us, was a really big player for us, and you just knew it. You just knew it. Salah, the first time crosses enough, and what a finish from Alves. I've seen him do that before. Great finish. Trouble. We're going to have to go positive. Oh, this is not the time. Here we go. Highlight. Can we please just make a chance? I'll take a draw. Gaitan drifts inside. Gaitan hit on. Never in a month of Sundays is that going in. The work rate's not been good enough. We've just not played well enough here. As Trent gets down the right hand side, whips the ball, and Lee Kangin. Somehow Christensen has managed to keep it out. He's had a very good episode today as Christensen, to be fair to him. He's been our best player, and that kind of tells you everything you need to know, if I'm honest. 3 minutes of added on time, and I cannot see how we're going to get anything out of this, and I don't think we are. It's another trip to Anfield, and it's another defeat. We've got the most wretched record at Liverpool Stadium, and it's not going to get any better. The thing is that as much as I've been looking at this Liverpool side, obviously with an eye kind of on that job, I've not really been that impressed by their squad either. I mean, they've got some decent players, but I can't help but feel that 1 goal in it kind of shows that we're really not that far off. 1-0 to Liverpool. Kind of think that if the nail wasn't already sort of in the coffin of our title aspirations, I think it certainly is now. Thomas Diaz is injured for 4 to 6 weeks. Everyone's injured. Markovic is unfit. It's just getting worse. Well, I think we all do is naturally I'm going to have 1 game against Burnley, then we're going to come back maybe for the Carabao Cup semi-final against Man City, and then we'll have a home game against Wolves after that, and then I'm looking forward to the Champions League as well against Roma. That's going to be interesting, but we'll come back for that then, because obviously it'd be nice if we can win some silverware of the season. Maybe the Carabao Cup is going to be our best hope of doing that, especially after we put ourselves in a good position against City. I'm relatively pleased. Thank you so much for watching the episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then please do like, share and subscribe, and until I see you in the next episode, stay cool. Still no word on the job, by the way.